Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. I want to talk to you, and it just seems like it's so funny. It's not really funny at all, though. But I want to share something with you. I hope you can get what I'm saying. You know, there are people living all over the globe in different places, and some of them you have never ever come close to being where they live or being familiar with their culture, nor they yours or ours. They got different understandings about life all around. Here again, there are certain things that's common amongst us wherever we are. Those are the basic essentials for survival. Don't matter if you're in the north, east, south, west, in the sky, in the earth. The things are common for survival or maintenance. And just as that is common for maintenance, there are certain things that you can do that would produce the peace and prosperity, freedom and joy and dreams met. All of these kinds of things. There are certain things that will produce that. But I want to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, people got different belief systems, ideologies about life. And everybody is talking about somebody else. Everybody is not understanding that you're not offering solutions. You're doing nothing but complaining. And complaining is not going to achieve anything because it doesn't bring with it solutions. It doesn't matter whether you got the Democrats complaining about Republicans or Republicans about Democrats or blacks about whites and whites about black and races about just minor people or Americans about this or that. All over the dead blasted globe, you're just talking. You're just talking. And nobody talking about solutions. This is what's going on. Why you think that happened? What do you think when they can do this? Nobody's talking about solutions. I don't hear a dead blasted soul talking about solutions. And when you start talking about government violating laws and stuff like that, justice matters. And when guys point out certain things like this brother in New York that just got pulled in for what? Quid pro quo, some fraud stuff. And this guy from Justice Matters talked about how Trump was messing with Ukraine with 400 million and how one man 50,000. I guess it was 50,000. I don't know if 50,000 or 50 million, but it was 50 something. But Trump 400 million. I think it was 50,000. 400 million and walking around. That's one thing, but the ladies and gentlemen, for this guy to be walking around here all over this country after walking over every human being. I'm not talking about walking over the laws now. I'm talking about walking over every white person, walking all over every black person, and every person in between. And the law has not been able to do anything. So that's not what we call white supremacy. That's devil. That's the devil. That's the devil. The only way he can do that is the devil is providing the way and escape. It is from the pit of hell that man can get away with stuff like that. And it is power that the Justice Department can't deal with, the Congress can't deal with, the American people could deal with it, but you got laws binding them, tying their hands. They can't tie Trump. So what I'm saying to this, ladies and gentlemen, why I'm saying this to you is this. All of this talking, we all know the same stories now. And we can bring in other people and listen to them tell us that's that same story again. We can get a different viewpoint, a different perspective. But all we are hearing is the repeats of the story. The stories exist. They continue to exist, not going anyplace. And it doesn't matter who we bring in unless we can deal with the solutions and give it as much attention, the solution, as much attention as we've given the problem. The problems are there before every last one of us. The problems are seen every day, and they are not going to go anywhere. They are not going to go anywhere when we can't even understand the whole purpose. Everything that we're looking at, all of the histories, everybody knows the histories that have been written by those who had the opportunity to write them, say what they want to say. And it doesn't mean anything about bringing those things that's peaceful, that we would bring joy into our lives. It doesn't help us in one way. And so where do we get the understanding that things can happen? I guess I can just say, if it's in me to feel that what I want it. And I believe that what you want it. And if what we both want does not infringe upon one another, then why can't we have that? I mean, that's just me thinking. And I'm thinking that if I can think that way, then you could be thinking that same way. And I know one thing, the way I'm thinking will lead every last one of us if we practice it. That we would have living like heaven right here on earth. I know that for a fact. Now, what does your plan offer? Killing? Racism? What you call race war? Starting a nuclear war? Bad boys with weapons of mass destruction, and you want to flex your muscle and blow up God's earth or someone else's earth, showing how lost you are? No, it's just a shame. Yes, everybody want to enjoy life. When you talk about money, what do you use money for? Somebody said if you got enough of it, you can do anything you want. Well, I'm asking you something. If you can do anything you want with money, then why can't you do it without money? What? Are the laws set up that the only way you can do it is with money? If the laws were made, then the laws can be changed. So you can do it without money. All you got to do is change the laws. But in order to do that, you're saying that nobody's above anybody else. You're saying that everybody's free now. You're saying that everybody's interconnected in such a way that it causes us to keep harmony. It causes us to keep peace. It causes us to do those things that are harmonizing because it produces the joy and all of the wonderful things of life that we have been hoping for. Yeah. So me, as a dude as old as I am, I'm tired of listening to all these people who are so smart. I'm tired of listening to these people got all these PhDs and all these people who are lawyers and this and that and so big and can't do one thing to solve the problem in this country. All you're doing is trying to get some more money in your pocket, thinking you're bad. Yes, look at Musk. They say this guy's a genius. And I hope he is, but I know if he is a genius, he has a purpose to come here and do something, not just for the people where he lives. Yeah, he lives here, then America benefits, but it's not for just America, but it's for the whole entire human race. Whatever knowledge he got, that's why he brought it here, for the whole entire human race. Not to put him on some pedestal, like he's some big shot. He's no big shot. He's just like Joe Biden. He's just like Donald Trump. I hope he's not crooked as Donald Trump. He's just like I am, just a man. He has a vision that he has been able to use the system and profit financially. Yeah, I got a job to do just like he has. You just not listening to it because you've been programmed not to listen to it. You've been programmed to be hateful, to be a racist, to be a bigot, to lie, to cheat, and steal, to do anything you can to get what you want. You don't care who you hurt. And when you say you do, somebody got to tell you, call you to it. Call you out front and say, where's your evidence? Oh, I helped some. Yeah, yes, you helped some. That's the way the system works. Help some, trick everybody to make them think you're doing something good. But at the same time, you're doing nothing to benefit the pain and suffering that's spread all across this nation. Why? Because you're limited by your imagination, by your heart. So I just was thinking about watching this stuff on the social media, and everybody was complaining. And all of this now, flip channels, complain, lies and complain and ugliness. And when you hear somebody say something about somebody else, you know it's true. It sounds kind of good, just saying that, well, that's true. Then you hear somebody else say something about, well, that's true. Well, so what? So what? There's some truth to everything that somebody's doing. And it allows the pain and suffering of the human race to continue. The murder of innocent people to continue. The lies and it can only be stopped by you. By you.